Welcome from Lauterbrunnen Valley in Switzerland. Today I'm going to show you what I packed for 25 days of travel in 6 countries in Europe. I'll tell you what worked and what I would do differently. Then, to make sure you can find them, I'll leave links below so you can see what I bought. What to bring on your 2, 3, or even 4-week trip to Europe. Everyone needs to have a packing list, so I thought I would share mine. I'm traveling to Europe right now for 25 days with only a single carry-on size suitcase and a backpack. And with these 2 items, I brought all my clothes as well as all my electronics to do my work while I'm on the road. For my suitcase, I stayed quite simple. I used a Rick Steve rolling carry-on. I got it on sale, so it was really quite inexpensive. And if I was traveling a little bit more, I might have stepped up to an Eagle Creek, an Osprey, or even an REI that has slightly better wheels than this one does. For my backpack, I'm using an Osprey 35-liter day bag. It fits my back great, lots of compression straps, and I've been able to wear it for hours at a time with no problem. Packing cubes. I use 2 of these, one for socks and underwear, one for all my shirts, and they really become handy when you overfill them because it just kind of compresses everything down. Also, I'm a bit of a messy packer, so this helps me keep and find everything easily. So let's get started and see what I pack. Let's start with shoes. I bought 2 pair of shoes. I brought a pair of Asics running shoes that have been great for running and hiking. And don't believe what they say about Europeans not wearing running shoes. It's all I saw. Even our local guide in Rome had on New Balance sneakers. Then I have a pair of Cole Haan loafers. While not the cheapest, they're super comfortable and small and light enough to pack away. Now, if it was, December or January, I might pack some boots along instead. So I bought 2 pair of pants and 1 pair of shorts. Now, doing it over, I would bring a second pair of shorts as we kind of had a mini heat wave here in the end of September. All 3 of them came from REI. They're what are called their adventure pants. And what is great about them is you can dress them up or dress them down. They have lots of hidden little pockets and zippers along the side here. And they're pretty lightweight, so they dry overnight if you do laundry in your room. So for shirts, I kept it simple. I bought 4 of these workout material type shirts, which you can see I'm wearing right now. I think these are Old Navy, but if you got Adidas or Nike or Under Armour, whatever will do. 90% of the time I wore these, they dry easily, they wick away sweat, and they're comfortable as well as easy on the eyes. For dressy nights out in warm weather, I have a Perry Ellis black shirt. It's got a little zipper on the front of it. It's synthetic material, so it doesn't wrinkle, and it's pretty comfortable in hot weather. For colder weather, I bought 2 plaid button-down shirts, and so far I've only worn 1, so next time I might only bring 1 next time. And finally, I bought these undershirts from Calvin Klein, and while they're a bit pricey, these things are great. They have a lot of lycra in them, they hold you snug, they're thin, and they wick away sweat so your dress shirts don't get dirty. They're great. They're about $30, but they've been fantastic. For underwear, I use 2 brands, Ex Officio and Uniqlo or Uniqlo. The Uniqlo ones are thinner, but the Ex Officios are definitely more durable and they're really comfortable. Both of them dry overnight if you wash them in the sink. And while I never understood the fascination with Ex Officio until I started wearing them, guys, let me tell you, well worth it. For socks, I bought a variety, but the ones I keep using are these Right socks. They have 2 layers to help stop blisters as well as wick away sweat. They aren't overly thick, but have good padding and a little bit of compression in the foot to help support you. I bought these in different sizes like crew and ankle high, and they have been well worth it. I will buy these again in a heartbeat. I brought along a rain jacket by Marmot. That has helped me when it rains and when it gets a little bit cooler out here. Plus, what I like about this thing, it rolls up into a tiny little ball that I can just pop into my backpack when I get too hot or tie it around my waist. Finally, I kept my toiletry kit really simple. Deodorant, razor, soap, and an electric toothbrush. And then the last thing that I haven't talked about is my belt. And this is a belt by a company called Croquis. And what's great about it is it's infinitely adjustable just by sliding it in and out. And not only that, there's no metal in it, so you don't have to take this off when you're in the airport. This thing has been great. Love it. Probably keep wearing this more and more. I did laundry anytime I was going to be in a place for 2 or more days at a time. I would get there, I would wash it, and that gave it adequate time for my clothes to dry. Now, you might see these little travel laundry packets that you can buy, but we found they didn't work that great. And good old fashioned, I think we used an oil Valet bar of soap and a good rinse in the shower was the way to go. Now, halfway through my trip when I was in the Cinque Terre, I paid a laundry service, I think it was 13 euros, to do a deep clean of all our laundry so it wasn't stinky. That's it. That's what I traveled with for 25 days in Europe. I have links to everything below if you're curious exactly which ones I bought. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment on what you bring below, and don't forget to subscribe. So, Auf Wiedersehen from Switzerland.